You look at the Magic, they'll be pouring their hearts into this game, hoping to take a commanding lead.
This is indeed their best chance to take control of this series. It should be an intense game.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Now here's Harris. Duran with a screen on Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Harris kicks it out to Cunningham. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one of the big reasons Cunningham went first overall in the draft, his playmaking at 6'6" is really valuable.
Now here's Suggs. Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
About a minute into this first quarter. Harris up top. Detroit moving the ball around. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. And here's Harris. Over Banchero. Misses off the right iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Wagner with a screen. Now here's Bane. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Banchero. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Duran. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
Suggs surveys the D. And a foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be the second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Detroit leading by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Harris against Banchero. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pistons on D. Now here's Black. And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Black. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Great opportunity, and he capitalizes.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shot from 12.
Simply a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Tipped. 3-on-3. Wagner for three. Knocks it down from distance.
The corner is the shortest three on the floor, and for Franz Wagner, it's an easy one.
Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Duren. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wagner, the pass to Bain. Now Carter. Back to Bain. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, really, Bain is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Back to Cunningham. That shot off. Good work defensively by Black. Bain against Robinson. Up top, Bain. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Robinson. No good off the glass. The Pistons trailing. Harris down low. Working on Carroll. Harris passes to Duren. Wagner against Thompson. Robinson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Cunningham up top. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. And again, the Pistons missing. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Wagner with a screen on Harris. Outside Bain. Shot is up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Detroit is shooting 44% to start this ballgame. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Bain. Robinson against Bain. Cunningham left side. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside Bain. Pass to Carter. Now Black. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And it's Wagner missing. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. And there's the lob. Here's Wagner. Outside Bain. Black outside. Wagner with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Wagner. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Wagner's got his second basket on the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Orlando with the ball, following the score by Detroit. And here's Banchero. No points so far. Over Harris. Banchero no good. The Pistons have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Harris passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For the Magic, Batase comes in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Bain. Detroit also making some changes. Green comes in for Thompson, and Herter's subbed in for Robinson. Van Carroll against Harris. Black passes to Wagner. Batase a screen on Herter. Clock at 6. And it's Wagner missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Van Carroll against Cunningham. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Harris outside. Left side, Herter. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Wagner. Orlando has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's De Silva, covered by Duren. Here's Batase. From down in the low post, it goes.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Outside, Green. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Black. He's watched by Cunningham. Black outside. Van Carroll outside. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Harris. Cunningham outside. Fade away. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Van Carroll surveys. Batase with a screen. Van Carroll outside. Over Harris. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris finds Cunningham. And he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Jalen Duren has been leading the charge for the Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got Anthony Black. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Kane in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Orlando shooting their first foul shots of the night. He misses the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Pistons leading. Pass to Jenkins. And here is Green. Herder on the wing. And they're on the break. Here's De Silva. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Holland, guarded by Banchero. Here's Holland. Pass to Jenkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Batadze. And again, it's Detroit converting. Orlando has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Kane. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Orlando shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Jalen Suggs has checked in for De Silva.
One shot.
The Pistons trailing. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Offline with a three. Well, the Magic shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Suggs outside. Back to Banchero. And Stewart over to help from 7 feet. Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Stewart outside. Pass to Herder. There's the drive. Stewart, screen on Suggs. Now Stewart from outside the arc. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Suggs outside. Out to the right wing. Banchero outside. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
It's his first trip to the line. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Line for 2. Detroit calls timeout.
Silva's checked in for Orlando. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson comes in for Herder. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Green's checked in for the Pistons. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Kane. And the three-pointer goes. Kane's got 6 points. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Suggs. Still no points. Six to shoot. Cunningham with some nice D. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2 to the middle. And Carroll against Thompson. Robinson on the wing. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Ben Carroll. Thompson with a steal. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. For Orlando, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Ben Carroll outside. Inside. Pass to Kane. Suggs outside. The 3 is up. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. And the shot falls short that time. Orlando has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Kane. Now Batadze. Orlando moving the ball around. De Silva nails it from 3. De Silva's got 5 points now this quarter.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Batadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Kane. And it's Bain in for De Silva. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Back to Cunningham. Thompson against Wagner. Thompson, no good. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Harris against Ben Carroll. On the clock. From 10 feet away. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham up top, defended by Wagner. Stewart against Suggs. With a 9-footer. Stewart, no good. Orlando has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Suggs, the pass to Bain. Banchero in the post. Stewart defends.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
On the wing, Thompson, defended by Wagner. Thompson, a screen on Bain. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the Magic making a change here. Gaines checked in. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Bain. 5 points in the game. Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Bain. Back to Suggs. From deep. Orlando again missing. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Harris. There's a screen. They still need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Now here's Suggs. No points yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Thompson with some nice D.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Cunningham. Harris with it. From deep three-point range. And it's Bain with the rebound. And it's Bain with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 1. Going inside. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bain. So confident on these drives.
Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Oh, stolen by Harris. Suggs against Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And stolen by Suggs. The finish! And the finish on the break with the slam.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Robinson passes to Duren. And here's Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Thompson for 3. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Bain against Robinson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. And stolen by Suggs. Wagner outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Thompson.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Wagner.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Green's checked in for Thompson. So he gets them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Pistons trail by 8. Now Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Outside. Green. Harris down low. Working on Banchero. And he's going for the oop here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duran. There's Cunningham with a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Suggs against Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jenkins is checked in. Suggs hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Here's Duran. 10 points for him. Here's Robinson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Banchero. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Shot clock at 6. Steps back. From deep, Payne. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Payne. Harris outside. Pass to Jenkins. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Green. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Wagner. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Payne. The 3. Counted from distance. Payne's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Payne will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Harris. The putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And we finished off one half of play. Magic out in front, up by 11. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary about this second unit. See what I did there?
I see.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Here's Suggs, and on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham, and it's Duren in at center. Harris against Ben Carroll, just 4 to shoot. Over Harris, Ben Carroll through coverage.
Yeah, look at Ben Carroll, reminding you he can shoot too.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Well, the combination of size and skill make Cunningham tough to defend.
Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. That one on Duren.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Carter.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Now here's Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando leading by 12. Pass to Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. And he dunks it down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease.
Now Thompson deflects the pass. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. And a foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Duran with it. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Black. Pass to Wagner. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Now Banchero. He has 7. Carter, a screen on Harris. Banchero passes to Carter. Sinks that one from the post. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Duran against Carter. Pass to Cunningham. From the arc. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Robinson against Bain. Picked by Carter. Bain, the pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Pass to Carter. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Robinson passes to Harris. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. 4 on the clock. Here's Duran. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now here's Black. He's watched by Cunningham. Bain against Robinson. And that one's good. Bain's got 12.
Yeah, I love all the elements Bain has added to his game. He can carry your offense on certain nights.
Harris on the wing. And stolen by Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post. 9 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Clock at 2. Here's Cunningham. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Black. Wagner looking it over. Outside Bain. The 3. Buries it from 3. And the Magic lead by 15.
Yeah, we've seen Bain make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
To the paint. Here's Duren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 16 points for Jalen Duren.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Robinson for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Black outside. On the wing, Bain. Harris against Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Harris outside. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Bain. Black outside. Wagner with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Bain. Lets it go from deep. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham. Pistons trail by 15. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson, a screen on Banchero. Clock at 6. Harris finds Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And Harris has been sneaky as a playmaker. Those assist numbers have really crept up.
Black passes to Carter. And here's Bain from behind the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Wendell Carter. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Black. Outside Bain. And Carroll with a screen on Robinson. Kicks it out to Bain. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Bain's got 24.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Thompson. Great D that time from Wagner. Kicks it out to Bain for 3. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Jenkins. And he's gone for the lob. Stolen by Carter. Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Harris with the block.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
Thompson, a screen on Banchero. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Wagner for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Bain with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And what concentration from Bain. Hit, and he still makes it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Robinson.
And not many guards are built like Bain. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Stewart. And stolen by Banchero. Black with it. He's against Stewart. Banchero outside. Here's Bain. Detroit with a rebound. And here is Green. Still without a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Duren finds Herter. Back to Duren. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And there's a pick. Pass to De Silva. Fires for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Right wing. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter. Black left side. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
The ball goes to Detroit.
Orlando making a switch here. Kane's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Here's Cunningham. He's got 12. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Javonte Green. 1 shot.
Orlando with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Kane. And Carroll with a screen on Green. Back to Black. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's De Silva. Launches a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Pass to Kane. Back to Black. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Jacks up a three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Franz Wagner out there with Suggs. Then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Kane in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's De Silva. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Cunningham. Inside. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. It's tipped. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Cunningham against Suggs. And that one's good. Cunningham.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Wagner against Herder. Pass to De Silva. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Suggs against Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Good work there as it goes. And the Magic lead by 19.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Outside Herder. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Suggs with it to the inside. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Stewart, a screen on Suggs. Down low. And Holland, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 15. Pass to Cunningham. Green with a screen on Wagner. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Howard comes in for De Silva. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Carter. Pass to Howard. Now Wagner. Here's Kane. Pounded by Harris. Here's Kane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Suggs outside. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Good D by Cunningham. Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham steps on the gas. Pass to Harris. Outside, Green. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Back to Carter to win the cold spell. Sinks it from distance. And the Magic lead by 14.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Cunningham. Shot on the wing. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on Green. And it's Wagner off the drive. Now here's Carter. Pass to Howard. The three is up. Good D by Harris.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Fades back. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Suggs. Good D by Cunningham.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
So for the Magic, Caro, he's checked in for Wagner. Bain comes in for Howard. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Green. And it's Robinson in for Herter. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Bain. Back to Black. And stolen by Cunningham. To the middle. Stolen by Carter. Here's Kane. Defended by Thompson. Now Black. And stolen by Cunningham. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At the line for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Kane, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And both free throws good for Robinson. Magic leading by 9. Suggs outside. Harris against Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And another miss by Orlando. Pistons trail by 9. Thompson in the post. Defended by Wagner. Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. Duran with a screen on Suggs. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Robinson. And again, the Pistons missing.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
From deep, Payne. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now Cunningham. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And he's so good at putting pressure on the defense. Cunningham took his drive right at him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
He does not get the second one. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Earlier they held good. Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Orlando. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So it'll be Cade Cunningham shooting. That's on Wendell Carter.
Cade Cunningham. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good. Orlando leading by 9. And here's Bain, out left to the wing. Back to Wagner. Outside Bain. Can't hit that one. Thompson with some nice D. Harris up top, crosses over. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. Magic leading by 7. Wagner outside. Now Suggs. Bain fires. The 3 ball is down.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Against Suggs. Cunningham, right side. Here's Duran. Using the glass to lay it in.
And another one goes for Duran. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
Now here's Bain. Suggs outside. And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. Suggs! No good from 3! Pistons trail by 8. Now Cunningham. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13 feet. And Carroll pulls it down.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Payne outside. Here's Ben Carroll. Cunningham there for the rebound. Time running out for the Pistons. Outside Harris. Takes a three. Cash from downtown.
Well, Tobias Harris has been in this league a long time, so he is comfortable taking important shots.
Orlando has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on Thompson. Carter outside. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Cunningham. 9 feet out. Powerful take from Cunningham.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
With that one.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now here's Cunningham. Duran. Carter rips down the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Now Suggs. Payne outside. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied to the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Desmond Bane.
tip-off goes to Detroit. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. To the inside. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Harris looking it over. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Wagner passes to Banchero. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here are the Magic now. Banchero, right side. 6 to shoot. A 3.
Nice job by Harris using his 6'8" frame to contest the shot.
Makes it off the glass.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Thompson. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Detroit needs to get off the shot. No good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Suggs, screen on Thompson. Banchero passes to Bain. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Pass to Harris. Over Banchero. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Harris.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get that.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Banchero up top. To the middle. Here's Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside. Using his size to his advantage.
On the way, Harris. Cunningham sinks that one from the post.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane inside the three-point line. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer, and has a great view of the floor.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. It's stolen by Suggs. Here's Bane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bane's got 7 points. The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Cunningham on the wing. It's stolen by Suggs. Here's Bane. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, once Bane gets out on the break, it's best to get him the ball.
Harris outside. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on a low band carry. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Suggs with the ball. Still scoreless. Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Harris passes to Thompson. Suggs with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Wagner from long range. Duren pulls it in. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Carter right side. It's stolen by Duren. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. There's the drive. Three-pointer. And it's Wagner missing. Pistons leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Cunningham looking it over. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Wagner against Thompson. Pass to Bane. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Back to Wagner. Here is Carter. Outside, Bane. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got 12 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Harris. Now Thompson. He's defended by Wagner. Duren the pass to Cunningham. They get it again. And Duren slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here is Harris. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Out to Harris. From the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's De Silva. Still yet to score. Bane with it. Picked up by Harris. Carter with a screen on Harris. There's Wagner with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Now Wagner. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Robinson. To Cunningham. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
14 foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Free throw no good for Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Doesn't go either for Wagner.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Green kicks to Herter. Down low. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Black and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
For the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Kane in for Franz Wagner. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Herter passes to Harris. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham outside. There's the steal. Here's Payne. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Kane's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Green with a screen for Cunningham. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Magic shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Payne for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. On the way, Harris. He's defended by Wagner. Cunningham outside. Pass to Green. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Kane. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's a screen. It's Cunningham with the drive. Good on the shot. Cunningham's got 10.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Wagner a screen on Cunningham. Left side, Bain. Pass to Cunningham. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Black. Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
Well, you see how well Black can get up the court. He just glides out there. An excellent athlete.
And Green gets it to go.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Black with it. Bain looking around. Pass to Black. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Kane, that's good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Orlando Magic. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
They've got Goga Bitadze. Richardson is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Kane in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Holland. Stewart with the screen on Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holland, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Black. To the middle. Kane, that's good. Kane's got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Holland.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Banchero finds Bitadze. Herder against Richardson. To the inside. Here's Kane. It's hauled in by Stewart. And, well, Detroit shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Holland. Jenkins the pass to Stewart. Pass to Herder. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Herder's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Well, look, Herder has the size to do damage in there. That time converting through contact.
Bounce pass Black. Bitadze, a screen on Green. Kane, the pass to Black. There's the 3. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Herder. Out left to the wing. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stewart against Bitadze. Stewart down low. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Bitadze. Holland with the rebound. Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Jenkins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Stewart. Over Kane. Stewart misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Banchero passes to Bitadze. Outside, Green. And the layup falls. Green's got his second basket of the game.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Bain comes in for Richardson. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And then for Detroit, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Bain passes to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero is screened for Suggs. No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, good decision-making out of the two-man game. Suggs calls his own number.
Outside Robinson. Now, here's Stewart. Cunningham for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Suggs against Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Harris. Now, here's Thompson. Guarded by Bain. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Robinson against Suggs. Cunningham outside. To the paint. He can't get that one to fall. Nice defense from Wagner. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Black the pass to Banchero. Outside, Bain. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Here's Harris. He's covered by Banchero. Harris's shot is good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Here's Black. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Thompson. 3 on 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham. And it's a 4-point Piston lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wagner has screen on Harris. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris missing again. The Magic trail by 4. Left side Suggs. It's Wagner atop the key. Wagner has screen on Cunningham. Stewart with the steal. Thompson outside. Suggs against Robinson. Cunningham left side. No good with the layup. The Magic have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Bain passes to Black. And here's Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter. Harris
kicks to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Harris. From downtown. That shot off the mark. The Magic trail by 4. Black in the post. He's against Cunningham. Black the pass to Wagner. Over Stewart. And that one's good. Wagner.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the block.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it for Detroit. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Pistons with possession here. Harris dishes to Thompson. Back to Harris. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Suggs kicks to Wagner. To the wing right side. Pass to Bain. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Locked up there for Thompson. Duran down low. He's defended by Wagner. Duran no good. Here's Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Jalen Suggs taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Harris. And Banchero, here we go.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the 4 this game. Now 6 for 10.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Carter with a screen on Harris. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
Pass to Harris. And here is Duran. Defended by Carter. Duran against Carter. Duran the pass to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Suggs with a screen for Banchero. Banchero draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Thompson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Thompson against Suggs. Cunningham inside. Out to Harris. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Left side Suggs. Wagner outside. Front past the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Detroit Pistons.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
The Magic trail by 4, and Detroit looking at who they've got. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Robinson, and it's Duran in at center. Now, here's Bain. Banchero, a screen on Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 4th assist in this one. Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham passes to Duran. Pass to Harris. Outside for Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Well, Orlando shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Banchero inside. Harris is there.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Good on the bucket. 14 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Suggs passes to Bain. Hits it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 1.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Outside Robinson. Suggs against Cunningham. Tries from 16, and that one comes up a bit short. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight minutes.
Suggs against Cunningham. On the way, Harris. He's got 19. Inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Carter with the screen. Banchero passes to Carter. Down low, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Wagner outside. Carter outside. It's tipped. Bain finds Suggs. Now Wagner. No good with the triple. Cunningham outside. Pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. And now a 3-point Piston lead.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Now Banchero. Guarded by Harris. In the corner, it's Robinson. Off target from three-point range. The Magic have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. At the floater, they get the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bain in the act. He is automatic.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Free throw good, Bain.
Yeah, Bain's improvement over the years has been steady. He's become an impactful player on both ends.
And Bain drops them both. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Robinson on the wing. Banchero against Harris. Pass to Cunningham. It's stolen by Banchero. Wagner with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Banchero. Carter with the screen on Duren. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Pass to Harris. Over Banchero. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here is Carter, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Harris dishes to Cunningham. And stolen by Wagner. Inside. The jump hook. And it's Banchero missing. The Pistons trailing. It's stolen by Suggs. All going up court. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, look, everyone likes a flood. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Cunningham against Suggs. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Over Suggs. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the beat all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Lock at 6. Bain against Harris. Bain, no good.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Carter. He doesn't hit that one. Great defense that time from Duran. To the middle. It's stolen by Banchero. Bain with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
Well, he outworked everyone for that board. It's a kind of effort you love to see.
That ties the game. Robinson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the last.
Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cunningham. The Magic have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. A kick out to Bain. Carter. And Carter with his second chance point. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Pass to Robinson. Now Jenkins. Five to shoot. Back to Robinson. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bain kicks to Carter. To the paint. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
Pass to Robinson. Puts up a deep 3. From beyond the arc and then some. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Robinson against Bain. Over Robinson. Bain, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now Black and Carroll outside. Inside, here's Wagner. Good D by Thompson. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Harris inside. He's covered by Banchero. Harris misses. Orlando leading. Banchero kicks to Black. To the inside. And then Carter with the jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Harris. Javonte Green comes in for Asar Thompson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Jenkins. To Duran. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Detroit, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 3. Wagner finds Batadze. Black with it. Banchero looking around. Clock is at 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really, it's turned things around.
Now, here's Duran. A shot, no good. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Here's De Silva. Duran brings the double team. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Bucket is good. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now here's Huerter. Duran with the screen on Wagner. Here he goes. Stewart in the corner. Wide open look. Count it. Good. Stewart's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Stewart hits you with a lot of variety. Very versatile big man with his unique size.
Banchero passes to Wagner. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul. Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. Then for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Duran. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And the playmaking of Banchero. At 6'10", he really has a guard skill level.
Here's Huerter. Stewart with the screen on Suggs. Here's Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. 16 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
The third quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front, up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Then it's Batadze. And it's De Silva in at power forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Herter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Suggs looking around. Here's Kane, guarded by Green. That's tipped. Pass to Herter. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holland. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Kane. Now, Batase. Here's Kane. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Suggs. Rebound by the Pistons. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Over in the corner, Green. Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham passes to Scoot. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Batase. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Well, Orlando shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Pass to Kane. Back to Suggs. Over Green. And that one is good from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 4.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Outside, Suggs. Here's Kane, guarded by Green. To the paint. To tie it up. Herter kicks to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Stewart passes to Green. Stewart, a screen for Green. Just 5 on the clock. And Stewart gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here are the Magic now, following the 3 by Detroit. There's Batase. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams making some changes here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. And Bain pulls it down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
For the 3. Doesn't go that time.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That's to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Outside, Suggs. to Black. Here's Kane, guarded by Harris. Outside, Suggs. Inside, Kane lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a three-point Magic lead.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
Cunningham outside. Herter on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. And here's Cunningham. And here's Herter outside. Suggs against Green. Pass to Kane to the left wing. Like the pass to Kane. And Carter has it in the corner. Over Stewart. And it's Carter missing. Pistons trailed by 3. To the middle. Trying to end the drought. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the match.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And it's tied up with that one.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. He is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
It's tipped. Stolen by Carter. Here's Kane. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Stewart. Black defending. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Bankero. Wagner against Thompson. Now, Black. Wagner from long range. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, that's a confident stroke by Wagner. His coaches love when he shoots it with conviction.
Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Up to Stewart. Thompson in the corner. 5 on the clock. To Duran. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back the pass to Wagner. Bankero outside. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Wagner with it. Bankero outside. Leans inside. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That ball's nice feed that time from Bankero.
Always a threat to score. Bankero, that time with a sweet find.
It's deflected. Out on his own on the break. Here's Black. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Blunt. And Detroit with a change here, too. Harris is checked in. Magic leading by 9. Banchero outside. Tries to keep it alive. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. To the inside. Here's Harris. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot.
And he shot the lights out in that first half, but seems to have lost some of his momentum after the break.
Outside, Suggs. Here's Banchero. Now Carter. Harris outside. Now Thompson. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Suggs against Cunningham. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Banchero.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
Yeah, but errors like that happen. The important thing is not to let them compound on you.
Now Cunningham. Hits while fading away.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Free throw no good for Cunningham.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Now, here's Bain. Five to shoot. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Cunningham against Suggs. Suggs with the steal. Carter outside. The 10-foot jumper hits.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Orlando.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Wendell Carter.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham. And that one is good. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Cunningham against Suggs. the Magic win it, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Wendell Carter.